as the holidays approach, companies are going to be putting toys and tech on their shelves that aren't always worth it, and sometimes you see a deal that seems too good to be true. This is the Goodmans Full HD action camera for only $29. It's actually on sale right now for £20 for a Full HD action camera. It comes with a waterproof cage, case, whatever you want to call it, and that has a buckle action cam mount on the bottom of it. They're standard. They also has the little light flare leaf on it. It comes with the action cam itself, which is really light and plasticky feeling. Does not come with a memory card, but unlike other action cameras, it does have a flip-out screen, which I think is really cool. But again, doesn't really bode well for its quality. We'll go into the video quality in a minute, but we have a removable bottom with a very small 400 milliamp 1.48 watt hour battery that's limited to 3.7 volts, which isn't like the volts isn't necessarily too bad. It looks like you can get replacements for it online for fairly cheap. You can get like 4 for like £20, and that's with a charger as well. The SD card reader, its limit is 32 gigabytes, and even though it will accept a larger SD card, it will format that SD card and partition it, so half of your data on that SD card will no longer be conventionally available, and you have to reformat it on your computer in order to get the full capacity back. So stick to 32 gigs. I have one of my better 32 gig SD cards in here because I was testing to see if that really affected the video quality. It also comes with a tripod that can go onto the little quarter 20 that's at the bottom of it. Now this is a very cheap kind of generic tripod with bendy flexi legs. I don't really like this type of tripod, but hey, it's there, which is a lot more than like GoPro. It comes with a helmet mount, so it's got tape on the back of it, double-sided tape. Honestly, this is probably not very good. You can maybe see that this tape's kind of coming off of the plastic, so you got to kind of reapply it. So that doesn't bode well for long-term longevity. It also comes with 2 double-sided tape replacements with they're all foam based. Comes with Velcro like cable ties and 2 like fabric things. I don't know what this is for, to be honest. Like, I guess you could use it to mount on things. It comes with a quarter 20 to like action mount adapter. Now this was a pain in the butt because the plastic molding had got into it, so it took like an X-Acto knife and an awl to get everything out and some pliers, and now I can actually use it properly. It comes with the reverse and action cam mount to a male quarter 20 adapter. As you can see, it goes on there. It comes with another adapter for the bike mount. Now this bike mount actually has more of the little locking nuts. These are the same size, or bolts. These are the same size as the ones that go on the action mount, so those are extra. Because, like, this is so small. I don't think it could legitimately fit on any bike that you like. That's so tiny. Like, you might be able to fit that on something, or you might have to take the rubber out, but then it's going to slide around. So this is basically useless. And then, of course, it comes with the charging cable, which is Type C, which is actually fairly impressive for a 20 pound or 30 pounds, really, when not on sale, 29 pounds. But pretty impressive for a action cam that's that cheap. Now, this action cam doesn't have a whole lot of settings and functions, but it does have some like quirky, gimmicky stuff that's not on other cameras that you could use it for unconventional action camera stuff. But we're gonna hop into the video quality and audio quality so you can see what that's like. Well, this is an audio and video test of the Goodmans 1080p camera. This is it outside of the case. This is basically as good as it's gonna get inside, unless I I look a little bit blown out in this shot, at least on the screen. And yes, it's got a screen on it. The screen's not very good, but at least it has one. Pretty bad, eh? So now, I do have a variety of things here, so I was testing different things. Okay, this is a video test of the Goodmans 1080p video camera. This is 720p resolution. I'm just seeing if it looks better, if it's a little less noisy. Yeah, we're gonna find out. And this is the Goodmans 640 resolution. It doesn't look like I'm losing a whole lot of video quality on the little screen, but maybe the screen's just that bad. We can record in black and white, native on the camera, which is pretty cool. You can also record in, this is like the yellowish, it's sepia, which is kind of like a western, or, you know, some of the black and white films kind of look like this. Because this inverted, and then you have red, green, and blue. I'll just go to green. The audio is not very good either. It's not terrible. It's really quiet. I'll probably wind up increasing the volume in the video. I do like the fact that the screen flips out, but it doesn't stay on for very long. It's charming in a way, because it reminds me of my old action cams that I had back in the day before I bought this Hero 5. So very, years and years ago, because I bought this Hero 5 from Walmart when I was on a super sale, but I can't for the life of me recommend this to people that want a legitimate action camera. You can, it is very, very cheap. Unless you can't afford anything other than it, but even then, using your phone for general videography is better than this. The only downside, the only thing that this has going for it that a phone doesn't, is its waterproofness. But even then, if it's like a modern phone, a lot of those have IPX rating. I think 720p on this looks about the same, if not a little bit better than the 1080. It's just because it's a little less noisy, so I'd say it's a 720p camera, really, and it's upscaling to 1080. HD image resolution up to 12 megapixels. It just says M, but I presume they mean megapixels. I am going to be able to get some use out of this. Like I said, I already have a couple of ideas. I'm debating on whether I actually want to get those. I'm debating on whether I want to actually get those replacement batteries for it. I probably will just to have backups, which is, it's always a nice thing to have backups. But again, I can't really recommend it. It's just the camera that you have on your phone is so much better, and you already own it. The only thing that this would have is that it's waterproof, but again, a lot of cameras have that now. A lot of phones have that as well. So this really doesn't offer you. Doesn't offer you all that much, and the photos are bad. The photos are really bad as well. It's hard to get focus. Like I was like I have examples of them, examples of photos. They're noisy. They're out of focus. Like, they're just not very good. And again, I took one photo at 1 megapixel, and that looks a lot clearer to me than the one I took at 12 megapixels. So yeah, I can't recommend it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, because we've got more coming, and I'll see you there. Bye.